Hello and welcome back to Career Launcher. With only 27 days more to go to CAT 2021, as a part of our daily practice questions and exercises that we have been releasing, covering questions of various topics from the questions that have appeared in our mocks, I bring to you three questions based on number systems. These are basically partly number system and partly algebra that you can see in All India mock, All India Open mock that just got recently concluded. A sequence of three natural numbers forms an AP with the first term being 8. If 2 is added to the second term and 12 is added to the third term, the resulting three numbers form a GP. What is the value of the third term of a GP? So let's stick to our basics. What do we know about AP? If the first term is 8, second term is 8 plus some D, and the third term is 8 plus some 2D, right? Okay, what happens when we are adding 2 to the first number, 2 to the second number? It becomes 8 plus D plus 2 or 10 plus D. And when you add 12 to the second number, it becomes 20 plus 2D. It becomes 20 plus 2D, and the first number is fairly 8 only. The first number is 8 only. So now you can see that if these three numbers are in a GP, if you are adding 8 plus 2D and you are adding 12 to it, third number, if these three numbers are in a GP, if you look at the ratio of the third number to the second number is 20 plus 2D upon 10 plus D, which is equal to 2. So the common ratio is 2. If the common ratio is 2, 10 plus D, if the common ratio is 2, if the common ratio is 2, 10 plus D upon 8 should also be equal to 2. As a result, D should be equal to 6, or 10 plus D should be equal to 16. So this number is 16. 8 into 2, this number is 16. The next number is 16 into 2, 32. What is the question asking? What is the value of the third term of GP? 32. This is almost a no-brainer. Let's take a look at this question. This is a question of numbers, probably remainders. If n is a positive integer and k is a less than 100 and k is also a natural. N is a natural number. K is also a natural number. Okay. For how many values of k? Is 25 into 10 power n plus k into 10 power 2n, a multiple of 9. So 25 into 10 power n plus k into 10 power 2n is perfectly divisible by 9. So let's break the question down. 25 into 10 power n upon 9. What is the remainder in this case? What is the remainder in this case? Was 10 power n, any 10 power positive will always give a remainder 1 when divided by 9. You check for 10, you check for 100, you check for 1000, whatever. Because this is nothing but 25, and when you're talking about remainders, 1 power n divided by 9. So the remainder is going to be 25 by 9, which is equal to 7. So the first term is going to give you a remainder of 7. Now, if you want the sum of the first term and the second term to be divisible by 9, then sum of the first term and the second term to be divisible by 9, then the second term should obviously give a remainder of 2, such that the sum is 9. That's what we are going to look at. So k into 10 power 2n divided by 9 should give you a remainder of 2, where this part is always going to give 1 as the remainder. So k divided by 9, mod of k divided by 9, or remainder of k divided by 9 should be equal to 2. Remainder of k divided by 9 should be equal to 2. So k can be equal to 2, k can be equal to 11, k can be equal to 20, k can be equal to 29, k can be equal to 38, k can be equal to 47, k can be equal to, k is of the form 9k plus 2, where 9l plus 2, where l can be 0 also, because k is only a positive integer. So you can take 56 or 65 or 72 or 74 or 83 or 91. That's it. 83 or 92. That's it. So that's it. So these are the numbers that k could have taken. These are the values that k could have taken. Because k is less than 100 and k is a natural number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 values. Let f of n is equal to 2 power x, 3 power y, 5 power z, which is a function defined for each positive 3-digit number n of the form x, y, z. So, and it is given that a and b are 3-digit positive integers such that f of a is equal to 12 times of f of b, and we have to find what is a minus b. What you can do over here is assume any 3-digit number. If I assume b to be equal to 100, b to be equal to 100, in this case, x is equal to 1, y is equal to 0, and z is equal to 0, and x is equal to 1, y is equal to 0, and z is equal to 0, and this is a valid 3-digit number, and f of n should be defined even for this number. So what will you get as f of b? F of b is equal to 2 power x, 2 power 1, 3 power y, 3 power 0, 5 power z, 5 power 0, which is equal to 2. What is given? F of a is equal to 12 times of f of b. F of a should be equal to 12 times of 2, which is equal to 24. So if f of a is equal to 24, and a is a number x, x, y, z, a is a number of the form x, y, z such that x, y, z is a 3-digit number, then you will get 2 power x into 3 power y into 5 power z is equal to 24. As a result, you will find that z is equal to 0, z is equal to 0, x is equal to 3, and y is equal to 1. As a result, the number xyz is going to be 310. So a is equal to 310 if b is equal to 310 if b is equal to 100. The question is, what is the difference between a and b? It has to be 210.